Hello, my beloved friends. This is Dr. Cristopher Gardner. If you're over the age of 60 and you've noticed your vision isn't as sharp as it used to be, you're not alone. Our eyes go through a natural aging process, but the good news is, there are simple, natural ways to nourish and repair them, even while you sleep. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 4 powerful juices you can drink before bedtime that can support eye health, fight oxidative stress, and may even restore clarity and comfort to your eyes, naturally, without expensive treatments or side effects. Let's heal from the inside out. Starting tonight, my dear friends, let me share something very important with you, especially if you're over the age of 60 and starting to notice changes in your vision. Maybe it's the difficulty reading small print, seeing in low light, or even a little more dryness or strain after a long day. It's not just you. Yes, that's right. While you rest, your body isn't just shutting down, it's actually very busy behind the scenes. Your internal systems, including the eyes, are doing vital maintenance work. Think of sleep as your body's workshop. It's the time when tissues are repaired, inflammation is reduced, and cells are regenerated. But here's the secret. Your body can only rebuild and restore with the materials you give it. If you feed your body the right nutrients, especially at the right time, it will thank you in ways you can see and feel. Now, this becomes even more important after 60. As we age, our bodies naturally become less efficient at absorbing and using certain vitamins and minerals. The protective pigments in our eyes start to wear down. Our circulation slows, and the oxidative stress caused by years of exposure to light pollution and inflammation takes a toll on the delicate tissues in and around our eyes. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you're powerless. You're far from it. In fact, this is where you take control. And the best part, the healing can start while you sleep. Let me explain how this works. When you go to sleep, especially into the deeper stages of sleep, the parasympathetic nervous system takes over. This is the rest and repair mode. Blood flow shifts toward your internal organs and away from your extremities. Inflammation markers go down. Your body releases melatonin, which not only helps you sleep, but is also one of the most powerful antioxidants known to science. Yes, melatonin doesn't just regulate your sleep, it actually helps fight free radicals that damage your cells, including those in your eyes. So now imagine this. You drink a juice rich in vitamin A from carrots, loaded with lutein from leafy greens, or packed with anthocyanins from berries, right before bed. These nutrients enter your bloodstream, circulate to your eyes, and are used during these critical overnight hours to rebuild the retina, strengthen the lens, and reduce oxidative stress. The eyes are not just sitting idle while you sleep, they're being cleaned, detoxified, and nourished. And there's more. One of the most underappreciated factors in eye health is circulation. Your eyes rely on tiny blood vessels, capillaries, that bring oxygen and nutrients to the retina, macula, and optic nerve. But poor diet, lack of hydration, and aging can all reduce that circulation. Drinking certain juices before bed can improve blood flow during sleep, especially when those juices contain natural vasodilators like beetroot or nitric oxide boosters like pomegranate. This increased blood flow ensures that your eyes get the oxygen and nutrients they need to heal. Now, some people might wonder, but Dr. Gardner, won't drinking before bed disrupt my sleep? That's a great question. The key is in moderation and smart timing. A small glass, around 4 to 6 ounces of nutrient-dense juice about 60 to 90 minutes before bed is typically enough to deliver benefits without causing you to wake up in the middle of the night. And remember, we're not talking about sugary store-bought fruit juices. We're talking about homemade or cold-pressed juices with minimal sugar and maximum nutrition. This is real food, real fuel, real healing. And here's something else I want you to remember. Just because we're talking about natural solutions doesn't mean they're slow or ineffective. On the contrary, when you give your body what it truly needs, especially in the right form and at the right time, nature works fast. I've had seniors who started drinking these eye-repairing juices nightly and within just a few weeks reported better night vision, less dryness, and reduced eye strain. One woman even told me she could read her Bible again without squinting. That's powerful. So, my friends, don't underestimate what your body can do. Even after 60, even after 70, your eyes still respond, they still heal, but you must feed them, love them, and give them what they need at the right time. Tonight, before you go to sleep, instead of that sugary dessert or late night snack, try a small glass of healing juice. Make it a routine. Make it a ritual. And as you drift off into sleep, know that inside your body, healing is already underway. Your eyes are working, your blood is flowing, and the nutrients are doing their job. You're not just sleeping, you're restoring your vision, one night at a time. You're not too old. It's not too late. The power to see clearly again could be sitting in your kitchen waiting to be juiced, sipped, and sent straight to your eyes. So drink wisely, sleep deeply, and wake up to a brighter, clearer world. My dear friends, I want you to think about something very important right now. Something you might not realize is quietly working against your eye health every single day. It's something you can't see, can't touch, but it's there, constantly attacking your cells, including the precious cells in your eyes. It's called oxidative stress. And let me tell you, after the age of 60, it becomes one of the biggest silent culprits behind declining vision. Now, I know many of you have tried medications, eye drops, maybe even supplements, and yet the results are often temporary or minimal. That's because the real change happens when you start healing your body from the inside, when you start giving your eyes the exact nutrition they crave in liquid form where it's easily absorbed, especially before bed when your body is in healing mode. That's when things start to shift. That's when the fog begins to lift. Let's talk about a few of these juices and why they are packed with antioxidants that specifically benefit your eyes. Let's begin with carrot juice. Now, I know you've probably heard since childhood that carrots are good for your eyes, but let me explain why. Carrots are loaded with beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, one of the most essential vitamins for vision. Next, we can't ignore blueberry juice, a delicious and powerful eye booster. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, which not only give them their deep blue color, but also help improve night vision, strengthen capillaries, and reduce eye fatigue. Anthocyanins help support the collagen structure in the retina and improve blood circulation to the eyes. This is especially important for seniors who may struggle with dryness or blurred vision due to poor microcirculation. Just a few ounces of fresh blueberry juice before bed can deliver a therapeutic dose of this antioxidant powerhouse. And how about beetroot juice? Yes, beet juice may not be everyone's favorite at first sip, but its benefits are incredible. Beets are packed with nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and opens up your blood vessels. This means better blood flow, not just to your heart, but to your eyes as well. Improved circulation allows more oxygen and nutrients to reach your retina, keeping it nourished and functioning at its best. Beet juice also contains vitamin C and iron, both essential for cellular repair and preventing age-related vision decline. Now, you might be wondering, why juice? Why not just eat these foods? Great question. The answer lies in absorption and efficiency. As we age, our digestion slows down. Our stomachs produce less acid, and our intestines may not absorb nutrients as effectively. Juicing removes the fiber, allowing your body to quickly absorb the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants without needing to break anything down. It's like giving your digestive system a break while still delivering high-quality nutrition right to your cells and your eyes. Another benefit of juicing is concentration. You would need to eat a large bowl of raw spinach to get the same amount of lutein as you'd find in one small glass of spinach juice. That's the beauty of it. It's not just convenient, it's powerful. But here's something I want to make very clear. Not all juices are created equal. The juices I'm talking about are not the sugary processed kinds you find in cartons at the store. Those are often stripped of nutrients and loaded with added sugars that actually contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress. We're talking about fresh, homemade juices, ideally organic, with no additives. These are pure, healing liquids that work in harmony with your body. Let's also talk briefly about timing again. When you drink these antioxidant-rich juices before bed, they go to work during the most critical window when your eyes are resting, your inflammation is down, and your body is in deep repair mode. This is when those antioxidants can get into the cells, clean up the oxidative waste, and help rebuild damaged tissues. That's why nighttime is not just the best time for healing, it's the most powerful time. I've seen it again and again. Seniors who felt hopeless about their eyesight start to regain clarity, reduce strain, and even lower their dependence on reading glasses simply by adding the right juices to their nightly routine. No expensive equipment, no complicated routines, just a small glass of nature's medicine right before bed. Don't underestimate the power of simple habits done consistently. Start with one juice tonight. Give your body the tools it needs, and then let sleep do the rest. You are never too old to start healing. Let me tell you something that many people never talk about when it comes to our eye health. Something that is just as important as nutrition or sleep. It's the quiet engine behind everything in your body, circulation. Yes, circulation, the movement of blood through your vessels, delivering oxygen, removing waste, and carrying nutrients right where they need to go. And when it comes to your eyes, healthy circulation can mean the difference between clear vision and blurry, tired, dry eyes. You see, the eyes are some of the most delicate organs in your entire body. They're also incredibly vascular, meaning they're full of tiny, tiny blood vessels, capillaries that are no thicker than a strand of hair. These capillaries carry essential oxygen and nutrients to your retina, macula, and optic nerve, the very parts of the eye responsible for clarity, focus, and detail. But here's the issue: as we age, especially past 60, those vessels don't work like they used to. They can become narrow, stiff, even partially blocked, and when circulation is reduced, your eye tissues suffer. That's why one of the most important things you can do to protect and restore your eyesight is to improve your eye circulation naturally, safely, and consistently. Now, here's where the magic of nature comes in, and why I get so passionate about it. When you drink the right combination of juices before bed, you're not just giving your body vitamins, you're helping your blood flow, you're gently cleansing your circulatory system, you're helping those tiny eye vessels open up, breathe, and deliver healing where it's needed most. And this process, this natural detox, happens best while you're sleeping. Let me explain this a little more. All day long, your eyes are exposed to stress, screens, bright lights, pollution, dryness, even strain from reading or driving. These factors don't just make your eyes tired, they also create waste at the cellular level. Dead cells, oxidative byproducts, and inflammatory compounds build up in the tissues. And your body needs to clear all that out. But guess what? If your circulation is poor, that waste just sits there. It builds up, it clogs the system, it suffocates the cells. And that's when you start to feel the tightness, the puffiness, the dullness in your vision. But when you drink a juice that supports natural detoxification, like one made with celery, beetroot, parsley, or lemon, you activate the body's internal cleaning system. These natural ingredients contain compounds that gently flush toxins, stimulate the liver and kidneys, and most importantly, enhance blood flow to your eyes. Let's take beetroot again as an example. Beets are rich in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a natural vasodilator. It relaxes and widens your blood vessels, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to reach every corner of your body, including your eyes. When blood flow improves, toxins are swept away, nutrients are delivered, and healing begins. That's real detox, my friends. Not fads or gimmicks, but true internal cleansing. Now consider celery juice. It might not sound exciting, but celery is a wonderful natural diuretic. It helps the body release excess fluid, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation, all without stressing the kidneys. Many people wake up with puffy or swollen eyes, and they think it's just part of aging, but in reality, it's often a sign of fluid retention and poor lymphatic drainage. Drinking celery juice before bed helps move that excess fluid out of the body, so you wake up with fresher, brighter eyes. But my friends, none of this works without hydration. The juices I'm talking about aren't just nutrient-rich, they're also hydrating. After 60, it's easy to become slightly dehydrated, especially during the night. And even mild dehydration can reduce circulation, thicken your blood, and cause your eyes to feel dry, irritated, or heavy. A small glass of hydrating, detoxifying juice before bed can replenish your fluids, improve blood viscosity, and support the movement of healing nutrients into the eye tissues. You might be wondering, Dr. Gardner, can this really make a difference? I want to share with you, I've seen it with my own eyes. One gentleman, 72 years old, told me he started drinking a mix of beetroot, carrot, and celery juice each night. Within a few weeks, the pressure in his eyes had stabilized, and he was seeing better in low light. Another woman in her late 60s said that just adding lemon water with parsley to her bedtime routine helped reduce the grittiness she used to feel each morning. These are not isolated cases. This is what happens when you work with your body's natural systems. And remember, this is not just about preventing disease. It's about improving quality of life. It's about waking up and reading your morning devotional without squinting. It's about seeing your grandchildren's smiles clearly. It's about driving safely at night, watching your favorite show without strain, and feeling confident in your own skin again. Your eyes deserve that care. They deserve that attention. And the good news is, you can give it to them, not with chemicals or invasive treatments, but with simple, fresh ingredients that detoxify, hydrate, and improve circulation. So my dear friends, don't wait. Start tonight. Choose one juice. It doesn't have to be fancy. Even a blend of carrot and parsley or cucumber and lemon can begin the healing process. Drink it slowly. Feel the nourishment. And as you sleep, let your body do what it was designed to do: cleanse, circulate, and repair. Your eyes are not giving up on you. Don't give up on them. I want to talk to you today about something that I believe is often overlooked when it comes to healing, and that is safety. You see, there are many solutions out there for improving eye health. Pills, synthetic vitamins, eye drops, laser procedures, surgeries, and all kinds of treatments that promise results. But how often do we stop and ask, what are the side effects? What is this doing to the rest of my body? And is there a gentler, more natural way? You've probably seen the commercials. This medication may improve your vision, but it may also cause dry mouth, dizziness, nausea, or increased pressure in the eyes. Or worse, long-term side effects that we don't even fully understand yet. And the truth is, as we get older, past 60, 70, even 80, our bodies become more sensitive. Our systems don't metabolize medications as quickly. Our kidneys, liver, and heart are working harder just to maintain balance. Adding harsh chemicals or synthetic compounds only adds more burden. That's why I'm so passionate about this natural healing. Healing that comes from food, from plants, from the earth is not only effective, but it's also gentle, safe, and free of toxic side effects. And when we're talking about something as precious and delicate as your eyes, don't they deserve the most careful, loving approach possible? Let's talk about juices, real, fresh, plant-based juices that you make right in your own kitchen. These aren't magic potions. These are simple, nourishing drinks made from carrots, spinach, beets, blueberries, parsley, lemon, cucumber, and celery, ingredients that have been used for generations across cultures to support vision, blood flow, and cellular repair. What makes them so powerful and so safe is that your body recognizes them. These aren't foreign substances. These are nutrients your cells are designed to absorb and use. When you drink these juices, your body says, "Ah, I know what this is. I can work with this." There's no confusion. Let's say you drink a glass of carrot juice before bed. What are you really doing? You're giving your body beta-carotene, which it naturally converts into vitamin A. That vitamin supports the retina, helps your eyes adjust in low light, and keeps your cornea healthy. And guess what? Now let's say you add a handful of blueberries rich in anthocyanins, which help reduce eye fatigue, improve night vision, and protect the blood vessels in the eye. These are not artificial chemicals. These are pigments created by plants, and they work in harmony with your biology. Compare that to some prescription eye medications or over-the-counter supplements which may contain fillers, dyes, preservatives, or synthetic compounds that stress the liver or kidneys, especially dangerous for older adults. And unfortunately, many seniors are already taking multiple medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, arthritis, or diabetes. Adding more chemicals to the mix often creates a storm inside the body. One pill counteracts another, and suddenly you're not sure what's helping and what's hurting. But when you go the natural route, when you nourish your eyes with clean, fresh juice, there's no confusion, no liver stress, no risk of interaction, no withdrawal symptoms. Just support, just healing, just peace. You know, I once had a gentleman, 68 years old, who came to me after trying 3 different types of medicated eye drops for his early glaucoma. He said, "Dr. Gardner, my pressure is still high, and now I can't sleep at night, and my heart races." I asked him to try something simple, not to replace his doctor's advice, but to add support: a small glass of beet and celery juice each night. Within 3 weeks, his eye pressure began to improve, his sleep returned, and most importantly, he felt in control again. That's what I want for you. I want you to feel empowered, not dependent. I want you to know that the answers don't always have to come from a pharmacy. Sometimes they're in your fridge, in your garden, at your local market. Now, let me be clear. I'm not saying to throw away your medications or ignore your doctor's advice. Absolutely not. But what I am saying, and what I want you to truly understand, is that natural support can complement your care. It can reduce the load on your body. It can give your eyes exactly what they need to begin the healing process, and it can do it without side effects. There's also something deeper here, something emotional and spiritual. When you choose to heal naturally, you're reconnecting with your body. You're saying, I trust you, I will give you what you need, and I believe you can heal. That kind of belief, that kind of relationship with your own body is powerful. It brings peace, it brings energy, it brings results. And you don't need a medical degree or expensive equipment to do it. You just need a blender, a handful of good ingredients, and a decision to take one small healing step tonight. Start simple, try fresh carrot and cucumber juice, or maybe spinach and apple. If you prefer something a little sweeter, go for blueberry and lemon. All of these support the eyes, all of them hydrate the body, and none of them come with a warning label. Drink slowly, sip mindfully, let your body receive the nutrients, and then sleep, deep, peaceful sleep, because while you rest, your body is working. It's repairing. It's restoring. And with each passing night, your eyes are gently healing, without pain, without stress, and without harmful side effects. You see, the beauty of nature's medicine is that it's not just effective, it's safe, it's nurturing, and it's always available to you. So don't let anyone tell you that your only hope lies in synthetic pills or surgeries. Don't believe for a moment that healing has to be painful or risky. You have options, you have power, and you have the most intelligent healing system ever created living inside you right now. Give it what it needs, trust the process, and allow nature to do what it does best, heal gently, safely, and completely. My dear friends, if there's one thing I want to leave you with, one truth that will transform not only your eye health, but your entire well-being, it's this: consistency brings results. In our fast-paced, quick-fix world, we've been trained to believe that healing should happen overnight. We want instant results. One pill, one surgery, one appointment, and all our problems disappear. But real healing, true repair, especially after the age of 60, doesn't come from a single moment. It comes from the quiet, faithful, daily choices you make for your body. Small steps done consistently have the power to produce extraordinary results over time. Let me give you a simple example. If you planted a seed today, would you expect to eat the fruit tomorrow? Of course not. You'd water it, give it sunlight, tend to it every day, and slowly, quietly, it would begin to grow. One day you'd look and see a sprout, then leaves. Then, eventually, fruit. That's the process of nature. It's steady, it's reliable, and it always rewards the one who stays committed. Your body, especially your eyes, works the same way. Maybe your vision has gotten blurry over the years. Maybe you wake up with dryness, or you struggle to read small print, or your night vision just isn't what it used to be. And maybe you've tried a few things, some vitamins here, a juice once or twice, maybe even changed your glasses, but nothing really stuck. Nothing changed. Here's why. Healing isn't an event. It sets a habit. Drinking one healthy juice tonight is a wonderful start. But drinking it every night for a week, now that's progress. Doing it every night for a month, now we're talking real transformation. And continuing for 3, 6, 9 months, that's when the body says, this person is serious. Let's rebuild. Let's repair. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't skip it for a week and then brush 10 times in one day, right? You brush twice a day, every day, because that's what keeps your mouth healthy. It's the same with your eyes. They need daily care. Not harsh treatments, not forceful measures, just gentle, regular support. And that's exactly what these bedtime juices provide. I've had many people come to me and say, Dr. Gardner, I tried carrot juice for 2 days and nothing happened. And I smile and say, that's like going to the gym twice and wondering why you're not stronger yet. My dear friends, don't be discouraged by slow beginnings. Healing starts deep inside, and sometimes the most important changes are the ones you can't see right away. Maybe your vision doesn't sharpen on day one, but your inflammation is reducing, your blood vessels are opening, Your cells are absorbing nutrients. These are the silent victories that lead to visible results if you stay the course. And here's the truth. The results of consistency go beyond your eyes. When you make the decision to care for your vision every night with a natural juice, something beautiful happens. You build momentum. One good habit leads to another. You start sleeping better. You feel more hydrated. You crave more real food. Your energy goes up. Your blood pressure improves. Your mood lifts, all from one simple decision you make each night before bed. I want you to understand, your body is always listening. Every bite you eat, every sip you take, every moment of rest you give it, it's all information. And when you feed it the same message every night, I care about you, I'm here to support you, I'm committed, your body responds with healing. Now, I'm not promising miracles. I'm not saying you'll throw away your glasses or reverse every problem in a week. But I am saying that the human body, even in our senior years, has a remarkable ability to adapt and recover if we give it the chance and if we give it time. Let me tell you about one of my patients, a lovely woman named Marjorie. She was 74, had been struggling with dry eyes and night vision problems for years. She tried drops, prescriptions, and nothing really worked. She came to me and said, "Is there anything I can do naturally?" I told her, "Yes, but you must be consistent." I gave her a simple recipe: beetroot, carrot, and parsley juice, 5 ounces every night, 60 minutes before bed. At first, she didn't notice much, but after 2 weeks, she said her eyes felt less gritty in the morning. After a month, she could read her Bible without squinting, and after 3 months, her ophthalmologist said her pressure had improved and her night driving was safer. Now, was it magic? No, it was the power of consistent nourishment. So, here's Stutchers. What I want you to do, starting tonight, choose your juice. It doesn't have to be complicated. Even something as simple as carrot and cucumber or spinach and apple will do. Drink it slowly. Let it be your signal that the day is done and healing has begun. Do it every night. Make it part of your rhythm, just like brushing your teeth or saying your prayers. And most importantly, don't give up. Even if the changes are small at first, know that something good is happening beneath the surface. Your consistency is planting seeds, and soon you'll see the fruit. Because, my dear friends, your body still wants to heal, your eyes still want to see, and with every small act of care, you are telling your body, I believe in you. So don't wait for a miracle. Be the miracle. Be consistent. Be faithful. And watch how your body and your vision responds.